Hello, David here again for BeInCrypto, and today we're going to get into a topic that's been rather hot in decentralized finance for a while now, and that's yield farming. Yield farming seems to be on everybody's lips, but what exactly is it? Well, in this video we'll explore how yield farming works. We'll walk through the basic ideas, we'll also discuss some of the risks involved, and lastly, we'll explain one of the easier ways that you can get started. For the record, none of this is financial advice. Do your own research, make your own decisions. However, by the end of this video, you should understand the basics of why this is such a hot topic right now, and have some idea if you'd like to start using these techniques yourself. So, with that, let's jump right into the world of yield farming. First of all, if you're totally new, maybe go and check out some of our other videos on Bitcoin, DeFi, and Ethereum 2.0, as they definitely help to lay the foundation for what we'll be covering here. Let's quickly touch on what's most important though. In our decentralized finance video, we explained how DeFi allows individual users to do the same types of things that are already available in the legacy financial system, only in a decentralized manner which is not controlled by any business or authority. This is part of what makes DeFi so powerful, and yield farming has evolved thanks to this freedom. Take, for example, the liquidity pools for automatic market makers that power many decentralized exchanges. These pools allow anyone to stake their own assets into them in order to earn a passive income through interest. This interest comes from the trading fees imposed upon users who tap into these pools to make exchanges, and they're distributed to every liquidity provider based upon what percentage of the total pool they provide. This is all pretty straightforward, and again, there are comparable services available in the legacy system. However, there's more. You see, there are a couple of things about DeFi that set the space up for a new level of returns manipulation, so let's explore that now. For one thing, to represent your stake in a pool, these systems will give you what are known as liquidity pool tokens, or LP tokens. Here's where things get interesting and where earning yield transforms into yield farming. Those LP tokens can usually themselves be staked onto the same or another platform, giving the user additional returns. It's not even uncommon for these additional returns to then themselves be staked into yet another pool, often meaning you can generate multiple layers of passive income from your initial deposit. By mixing and matching different liquidity pools and staking offers across various platforms based upon rates of return and offered rewards, users can maximize their profits many times higher than they otherwise could have. This is the essence of farming yield. Now, what I just laid out might sound a bit complicated, or it may sound like free money. Well, it's a little bit of both, and because of this, it's absolutely fraught with risks. Like anything in the world, the potential for high rewards always comes with a comparable chance of losing money. So let's take a look at some reasons why you may not want to get involved just yet. First up is smart contract failure. Because the entire field of DeFi is young and still growing, problems can occur. As we've discussed before in other videos, there is generally always a chance that a smart contract could either outright fail or have some exploitable imperfection that could lead to a loss of funds. To this end, you're always taking on some amount of risk. So it doesn't hurt to do some research and see if a project's code has been audited by an independent, respected company. If so, it's at least a good step in the right direction. If not, then definitely proceed with caution. It also doesn't hurt to wait a bit and watch the track record of the network and commentary by the community. Are people actually using this platform, and if so, what are they saying? Is anyone reporting bugs or losses of funds? Watching a project operate in the wild can give valuable information to users who can't audit the code themselves. Next up, there's the risk of impermanent loss. This one's a little trickier to explain, so bear with me. When a liquidity provider enters into a pool on Uniswap, for example, they provide an even amount of two separate assets, let's say ETH and USDC. These pools require a 50-50 distribution of the underlying assets in terms of their value. So if you wanted to deposit, say, $1,000 total into the pool, you would have to put up $500 worth of USDC, which is a stablecoin, so 500 USDC, and $500 worth of ETH, so the exact amount would depend on the price at the time. Now, impermanent loss comes into play when the price of Ethereum begins to rise. You may think that sounds like it should be a good thing, and it basically is, but remember your contribution to the pool is always going to be in a 50-50 ratio, meaning that as the price of Ethereum rises, your pool will actually be selling off ETH in exchange for USDC. So, as Ethereum gets more valuable, you're actually holding less and less of it and accumulating more of a stablecoin. The same thing, of course, happens even if neither coin is a stablecoin, but the stablecoin example is easier to visualize. The point is, you're always selling off the better performing coin in exchange for the lesser performing one. This is called impermanent loss because it only becomes realized if you should take your money out of the pool. If you stay in and the prices return to the same ratio as when you entered, impermanent losses will be erased. You may wonder why anyone would provide to liquidity pools if this is such a common occurrence. After all, crypto is volatile and always changing, so impermanent losses must be common. The best explanation is the previously mentioned rewards via fees and subsequent yield farming of LP tokens. Due to the potentially high yields on those rewards, users will often accept a certain degree of impermanent loss on these pools, so long as the returns from farming those yields keeps them profitable. One last risk we should cover here is what is being referred to as rug pulling. This practice involves scammers creating a brand new token and providing liquidity for it on a platform like Uniswap. So, they create something called, say, Scam Token, and deposit $50,000 worth of this coin, which they made themselves, along with an equal amount of Ethereum. This starts attracting others into the pool, but as the creators, they can mint new coins whenever they want. Then, they wait until a sufficient amount of interest and money has begun to flow in, and privately start minting a whole bunch of new scam tokens and selling them into the market. They're now collecting Ethereum in exchange for tokens they're making themselves, which will also start deflating the price. At some point, others will begin to notice and bail out as well, and this is when the price will really start to go down. In the end, only those who never jump ship will be left with the majority of these tokens that have no real value, and now there's nobody to buy them. The original scammers, however, have plausibly turned their $100,000 investment into millions. Basically, I can't emphasize this enough, be patient and do your homework with these projects. If something is new and unaudited, it's extremely risky to throw your money into it, and practices like rug pulling are exactly why. There's one more side effect of yield farming that we want to mention quickly. While more money than ever is pouring into the DeFi space, this has also caused gas prices on the Ethereum network to, at times, skyrocket. Gas is the term for the transaction fees on Ethereum, and they rise under heavier usage. This, of course, slows down the average transaction time, increases the cost of interacting with dApps, and generally degrades performance across the network. As Ethereum scales, issues like this should become less dramatic, but for the time being, the rise of DeFi and yield farming on the Ethereum blockchain has put a premium on transaction fees. Of course, there's plenty of similar opportunities on Polygon, Binance Smart Chain, Solana, and several others, so you aren't locked into Ethereum anyway. Okay, we promised we would let you know a fairly easy entry point into the world of yield farming, and that's Zapperfi. See, you can go and use these dApps like Uniswap, QuickSwap, and PancakeSwap directly to begin staking liquidity and earning yield. But Zapper brings all of these services and more under one roof. Zapper currently supports 11 different networks, including Ethereum, Polygon, Binance Smart Chain, Avalanche, Optimism, and many others, and they're adding new ones all the time. The website can connect to a variety of wallets, and based on what assets you have, can actually filter for any opportunities that you can get in on. This means liquidity pools as well as farming opportunities. Other features, such as the ability to swap or bridge tokens, market watch lists, a network fee monitor, and many other powerful options make Zapper a pretty solid place to manage your whole DeFi portfolio from one place, so it's worth a look. By the way, if you want to yield farm, you're going to need some cryptocurrency first, so why not get it on the Stormgain cryptocurrency exchange? Stormgain is not only one of the hottest up-and-coming exchanges out there, it also offers several valuable perks, such as a loyalty program, bonuses for referrals, annual interest on crypto deposits, and using the official app, you can even begin cloud mining cryptocurrency for free today. If you're looking to purchase Bitcoin, Ethereum, stablecoins, or an array of other cryptocurrencies, then just know that Stormgain offers a bit more than most other exchanges, so be sure to check them out. Well, that's probably enough for you to wrap your head around for one video, but of course there's still a ton of details to learn. If you'd like to keep going, we've added some helpful links below in the description to aid you on your journey. Furthermore, as we all know, there's changes happening all of the time in the world of cryptocurrency, and you're going to want to keep up. So why not check us out at BeInCrypto.com, where you'll find daily updates, analysis, and more. Also, don't forget about some of our other content right here on YouTube, such as interviews, educational videos, and our bi-weekly news show. And lastly, if trading is your thing, then come join our trading community on Telegram, where you'll get access to the latest technical analysis from our top traders. As always, thanks to everybody who's watching out there, and we'll see you right here again real soon.